shoes just to see what it's like to be me. I'll be you, let's trade shoes just to see what it'd be like to feel your pain, you feel mine, go inside each other's minds.
So my real name is Dominic Emerson, but I go by DomoNatives. I'm 21. I'm from Inglewood, California, Westside Ingles, 104th Street, 104th and Crenshaw to be exact. I think the biggest moment that ever changed my life was when my grandpa died. And it was weird because you go home every day, you feel me? I always live with my grandpa or whatever. So you go home every day and it's you don't see him anymore. And it's so now I kind of felt like it was my responsibility to actually take his place, you know what I'm saying? Every day it's I had to, become more of a man when he died, you feel me? I had to, take care of my grandma and make sure she was straight and make sure my mom's was straight, pops was straight. So that was probably my biggest moment that changed my life, One of the most happiest moments in my life really was graduating high school. It was in my area, it's a lot of people don't graduate high school. I got friends who didn't even make it to see 10th grade, you know what I'm saying? 9th grade, 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? People die, get shot, get killed, you know what I'm saying? Anything happens where I'm from. It's so for me to graduate high school, it was crazy. It was dang, I actually did it. I felt like I survived, you know what I'm saying? I survived. I did all the tactics it took to, make it here. I was a smart kid, graduated with a 3.7, went to college, finished my first college semester with a 3.6, but I still dropped out of college. Crazy, right? People look at me crazy, but when I graduated high school, man, I was so happy. You know what I'm saying? That was probably something that made me feel so good. It was crazy. So I got I want to say maybe 3 favorite films, you feel me? So my first favorite film is, The Temptations, because, I'm an old soul at heart, you feel me? You could kind of tell in my music a little bit. I'm an old soul at heart. So my first favorite movie is The Temptations. I used to always watch that with my grandpa, and my grandma. So The Temptations, it started me off, of course. That's a classic. Second favorite film, all time funniest movie to me personally is Bebe's Kids. I kind of think that was me and my sisters and my cousins growing up, you feel me? We were just always running around, always doing whatever, you feel me? Always just going outside. You know what I'm saying? That's my second favorite movie. And then I want to say my third one, it gotta be out of Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society. Cause those is classic, black hood movies, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little kid from the bottom, so it kind of showed the world how we kind of grew up a little bit. So that's my 3 top favorite. The reason why I make music, it's really a form of expression. It's I'm not big on, making money, you know what I'm saying? Money doesn't really excite me. It doesn't really make me happy or anything, If I could pay my bills, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? If I could, I like having buckets, you know what I'm saying? I'm not an expensive person. I still got the same Vans from high school, you know what I'm saying? So the reason why I like making music is just I get to express myself. I get to put people into my brain, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my biggest thing. I just want to express myself, and I just like the feeling I get when I get to see people who enjoy what I'm saying. If I could touch somebody and change their life with my voice, that's my biggest thing about music. That's why I love it. Honestly, the greatest lesson that I've ever learned is never care about what people have to say about you. Never worry about what another man thinks about you, because at the end of the day, they not putting no money into your pockets. They not helping you out no type of way. So it's why even worry about another person? You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I used to think I gotta impress people. I gotta do this. I gotta kind of be into the wave. I gotta be like everybody else. But at the end of the day, I realized when I got older, if you separate yourself, everybody gonna flock towards you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a follower. You want to be the leader at the end of the day. That's like the biggest thing in life, you know? Me personally, I feel like my purpose in life is to just wake up, make music, inspire people, help others. Of course, I always had like a thing for homeless people, you know? Growing up, like, you know, my mom, she always taught me like the value of like $1 and stuff, you feel me? And how it's other people out there that have less. So we'll always go feed the homeless, you know, Skid Row, downtown LA. So every time I see homeless people, I always try to give them, you know, a little change and whatnot. Like, it always hurt my heart to see less fortunate people. So I always thought, like, you know, my purpose is to help other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I make music, love making music, you know, that's why I give it to the world, you know what I'm saying? I let the people into my brain a little bit. And with the music and with just life period, I just plan to, you know, help people. That's like my biggest thing. So failure is like the biggest thing in life. You know, everybody has a fear of failing. Like, my whole life I always had the biggest fear of failing. Like, so you feel me? I will always like talk to my cousin and I'll always be like, oh, what can I do to, you know, be great or something? You know, it's like failure is the biggest thing that's always in the back of my mind. So it's like when I dropped out of college, it was like, you know, it kind of set me back a little bit because it's like you're not going on a normal schedule anymore. So it's like I had to go out and work and, you know, I had to get a regular job. So with working this regular job, it's like you feel like you're not yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, who am I now, you know? So one thing I can say that failure has taught me is taught me who I really am, you know? It brought me out, you know? It made me be like, okay, I gotta wake up every day and be myself, and I gotta get out here and I gotta really hustle and grind, you know what I'm saying? I gotta show the world who I am, you know what I'm saying? So that's one way I could say failure has affected me, you know? It's like, it made me realize who I am personally. Let's see. So I gotta start kind of like old school with the 90s and early 2000s first. So I got three with me personally. So my first favorite, you feel me, is the Notorious B.I.G. Rest in peace, you feel me? I listen to him every day. My favorite song from Notorious B.I.G. is called The What, and it's featuring Method Man. It's either that or Suicidal Thoughts, but y'all gotta listen to The What at the end of the day. It's a great track. And then, you feel me, second, you know what I'm saying, this guy right here really made me want to rap, you feel me? And his name is Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? When I was little, I used to be like, man, Curtis? You want to talk about Kurt? 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? So 50, and then number 3 from like the early 2000s. You know, I still love his music today, but his early 2000 projects was the greatest, you know what I'm saying? And that's Mr. West himself, you know, Kanye Titter, you know what I'm saying? That's like my favorite artist. But on the new end of new age, you know, rappers or whatnot, you feel me, musicians, my favorites to listen to right now is just like Isaiah Rashad. I feel like he's such a great artist. He make great music. I feel like he should be nominated for Grammys. That's me personally. J-Rock. I actually got a story about J-Rock. It's like when I was probably like 5th, 6th grade maybe. He was this one. He had that In the Ghetto, that track right there. And it was featuring Lil Wayne. He was like on a billboard by my house, and you know, I'm riding my bike with my friends and whatnot. I see a billboard of J-Rock, and I'm thinking to myself, like, who is this weak rapper? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he trash. He he trash. He'll never see me, you feel me? Because I thought I was the hottest kid back in the day when it came to spitting bars. So when I seen J-Rock poster, I was like, he weak. And next thing you know, a couple years later, he became one of my favorite rappers. And then, of course, you know, it's like a tie between these two. It's J. Cole and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Those guys right there, it's just, they elevated the game to me in rap. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy what they did to hip hop, for real. So those are really my favorites. The only advice really that I'll give to my younger self, if I could go into the mirror and look him in the eyes or something, I would really just tell him, don't worry about nothing. You're gonna be great. At the end of the day, you're gonna be great. Don't follow society. At the end of the day, don't follow society. Don't worry about what society thinks. Don't worry about what they're doing. Don't worry about what they're trying to do. And just follow your own path. Make your own path. Not really follow your own path. Make your own path. You know what I'm saying? Start young. Don't wait. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till it's too late. Go hard. Every day when you wake up, go hard. Every day. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I tell my younger self. Look. Heart racing, I jump from my mama's porch. I wonder what's in store as I walk up 104th. Could go up either way, get girls with gold hoops. A gun down by these niggas who say they wanted the juice. Made way too many promises, chasing all the finest shit. Swear my soul is gone and ain't no really need of finding it. Surrounded by the people, all their friends are just their enemies. Cause I can't tell no more, I wonder what they got up into me. Back from the bottoms, I keep hearing them keys jingle. I know it hurt my girl to hear me say Westside Ingles. But it's hard for the time, I keep disguising my mind. They hate to see us all shine, seen blood run from their eyes, never amazed me. Cause it's the ghetto that made me, how does it feel? I always wanted a house on the hills and keep it real. Too many niggas hurting to feel, freedom ain't free. We rest upon these powers that be. Cause I hate it when I see my homie take his last breath. And the hardest part about it is mom's watched from the steps. Held his son in her arms, his blood leaked from his chest. And looked me dead in my eyes and said, you better not be next. So now I'm stuck up in this place like should I put in this work? But is the judge gonna understand them niggas shot at me first? But the rules of the land that it's a life for a life. And we don't really care that in your heart it ain't right. Cause we was born to risk it all on Crenshaw shooting dice. Beating up on any niggas taking the chain off my bike. Can't understand my circumstance, a society menace. Probably rob a liquor store just to show that I'm with it. Then make y'all believers to this underachiever. Cause I ain't never been a dreamer having to watch from the bleachers. Steady looking out for niggas who keep their ear to the streets. And he say about beef, he keep his heat on the seat. Yeah.
The fucking fortune like the wind. I squeeze gas till my clips is empty. Don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck
Here I am, I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread the bud lyrics over harmony grit. It's the mood killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet.